Today I have my interview for grad school. That's not until 5:30, but I have been preparing for it. I'm actually all set up here. I have my laptop ready, I have some notes ready. I'm just ready. I have my clothes kind of hung up here on my TV, ready to be worn, and I'm very excited. I have quite some time until my interview, but I just thought I would have this as my little starter, and if you're seeing this, that's a good sign. So I will check back in with you when it is closer to my interview. So it is 4 o'clock on the dot, which means my interview is in exactly an hour and a half, and as you can see, I am all dressed and ready. Major detail that I left out, this is a Zoom interview, thus my laptop and all my notes and everything. But before I officially have my interview, I just thought I would explain some background as to why I'm applying for my master's degree here at Montclair State University. So I actually did graduate from Montclair State in 2019 with my degree in journalism, and in that time I actually interned with Metro North Railroad in their corporate and public affairs department. To this day, I think that was the best job that I've ever had. It was the most professional job that I've ever had. I worked in a building that was attached to Grand Central Terminal in New York City, which was very cool to begin with. But I did a lot of traveling. I produced videos. I took photographs of different events at Metro North. I interviewed people. I wrote articles. It was incredible. I did so many amazing things. I met so many amazing people. Unfortunately for me, shortly after I extended my internship, there was a hiring freeze, and so I could no longer intern with them. And that is why I took part in the Disney College program, which I also adored very, very much. Hello, cat. Oh, Darius. I'm sure by now you all know that I absolutely love Disney, but I did not extend my Disney College program. I returned home because I really missed home. New Jersey and the New York area, this is home for me. When I returned home to New Jersey, I actually did get a job with Disney in Times Square at their store there. But again, unfortunately for me, the day that I was supposed to have my training for that job was when the pandemic really hit, and so I never got to work that job ever, even though I did get it after my interview. And so for months I was internally struggling. I really thought at that time that I was gonna work for Disney, and then I started to think again about the degree I got in journalism. I always knew deep down that journalism was not something I wanted to do, but I did really love the skills I learned with it. I love to write, I love photography, I love producing videos. I was really fighting with myself because, again, I really wanted to work for Disney again, but then I thought about going into veterinary school and doing that instead. If you've been following my channel for a while, then you basically know my resume at this point. But on top of not really knowing what I wanted to do with my future, I was struggling to even get a job at all because obviously the pandemic, people lost jobs, not even to mention trying to get a job. And so I knew that I wouldn't get something in my field at this particular moment in time, but money had to be made, and so I ended up transcribing at transcribe.com or some website like that. And that was around the time that I also worked for Amazon for a solid week. But now, if you have not seen my most recent videos, I am working. Finally though, I thought back to my Metro North internship, which I adored, and then I realized, why don't I just go to grad school? Why don't I just further my education and take the knowledge that I know, but instead of going into journalism, go into something related that I like? Now, for the longest time, people have told me that I would be good in public relations, and so I looked into public relations and I really liked what I saw, and I think that my personality and my skill sets perfectly match it. But here I am. I applied for Montclair State University's Public and Organizational Relations program. So I just finished my interview. I think it went so well. And you know, you prepare for interviews with these very set questions, and with every interview that I've ever had, they never ask questions like that. They always are very specific on things in your resume and your experiences. So it was just a conversation really about why I am going into grad school and where I see myself in the future and what specifically I want to research. And I think it went well because the woman who was interviewing me was talking to me like I was already in, and that she was going to send me some material because, again, I studied journalism in undergrad, so I definitely do need more education on PR and that whole side of communications and the strategic part of it. But wow, I feel so relieved right now. I hope that I had answers that were, now I can't speak because all my proper speaking just went right to that interview. But I'm excited. I feel like I did get in. Okay. I will get back to this video when I get my results, which apparently, according to the website, will be in 10 days. We'll see about that. But so exciting. Oh, master's degree. Here we come, I hope. Hello everyone, it is February 25th. It is a Thursday, which means it has been 3 days since my interview for grad school, and I have already heard back. I have officially been accepted for the program that I wanted, which is incredible. But thank you for everyone who's supported me to this point, whether you helped me write my essay to get in or wrote a recommendation for me. Anything like that, wish me luck. I appreciate you very much.